Yeah, we got Coach Hafer in the house. You know what it's about. AP Environmental Science. Protecting the environment. 6-man alliance. Dang, where we at now? 7 billion? Population explosion, causing deforestation, soil erosion, but education is the solution. 1.5 billion under poverty, we're surrounded by $1 million property, treated like royalty. Rest can't even afford toiletry, 2 billion under starvation, that should be a violation. I'm trying to make this rhyme, go and donate a dime. Credit, debit, cash, check, you can pay by Amex, UNICEF, play your part, I'm not being the rep. Yeah, I'm the voice of India, representing Sub-Sahara, 1 billion in Africa, 1 billion in Asia, 2 billion dying of malaria.
22,000 children die a day due to poverty, and the problem of sanitation affects half of all humanity. Half of the world's population are living in cities and towns, but a third of urban dwellers live in conditions like slums.
I'm watching the planet of the apes die. The consequences of all of the politicians and their lies, the unfed masses of Africa watch and cry for aid to fight AIDS, but how do you fight shadows and shades when poverty is rampant and no one is getting paid? When people fight over cities and symbols, strife in the face of an AK-47, what's the meaning of life? How do you fix a world when everyone's on the pipe? When opium is the only income of a poor Afghani, but all the affluent care about is their silk Armani. To the poor they turn, spurn, and burn. What will it take for the affluent to learn? When you fight selfish wars against your brothers, how can you attack nature, your selfless mother? When the world breathes through the trees, carbon dioxide, suffocating ourselves, I call that suicide.
1 billion people in the world don't have clean water, and half the people in China can't keep their houses warmer. When you're sitting in a restaurant complaining about your omelet, don't forget that 2.5 billion people don't have clean toilet.
We're given so many opportunities while the rest of the world lives in extreme poverty. Even though they have a God-given right to live, we don't even bother to think, pray, and give. There's too many countries out there in dire need, but it's so easy to go out and do your daily deeds. You have so many choices, like a blanket primary, because in the end, we're just one big worldly family. Take for example, the desperate country of Yemen, Gotham City. You can be a superhero, Batman. Donate all that you can. It's an absolute must to build houses and remove the poor from the dust. Quite a few of you may choose not to donate, but you sit on your couch and choose to procrastinate. Like all you need to donate, we must all feel obliged, because the longer you wait, the more people die. I feel like it's a crime that some of you can't even go out and give a simple dime. Sure, with force, you don't need to be a Robin Hood to go around and do some humanitarian good. Just get some of your money or some of your time, simply anything that's on your selfish mind. I know for a fact that they'll just appreciate. So quit your moaning and end your charade.
1 gallon of gas can buy 4 dozen eggs in India. A cup of coffee is worth half a day's salary in Tanzania. 10 houses in Uganda can buy you half a Nissan Altima. An iPhone 4S with Siri is a year's salary in Liberia.
I was walking down the hood and I saw this beamer. Blue by Chromewoods, what a dreamer. Going off the galley on the highway, but it's not enough, you gotta do it. Earthquake, out that truck and replace it with the bike. Tail, even better than that, is going for a hike. Got to be while I go that I'm not even drunk. Why don't y'all come along and get this perfect swag on? Mother Earth terrestrial is what we call our home. We gotta do our part to protect this double dome. Turn the power off, save water, and put the fight. When efficiency can stop and the world will be bright. There ain't no price tag for this, it's just satisfaction. Remember that conservation isn't up and down.
22,000 children die a day due to poverty, and the problem of sanitation affects half of all humanity. Half of the world's population are living in cities and towns, but a third of urban dwellers live in conditions like slums.
Saving the earth is not an option. In fact, it's a critical step to conserving our planet and our lives. We wouldn't have to worry about this if we had already been wise. All these years the problem had been disguised, but now it's hitting us right in between the thighs. And in the future you should raise your head up to the skies and cry, but no one will be there to dry your eyes. However, I must advise, no matter how much you may despise, you're gonna have to start to recycle, conserve, and prioritize. So what I'm trying to say is that you've got to devise a plan in which you and Mother Nature can compromise. Otherwise, you're surprised, you will surely meet a swift demise. What's the difference between cash and trees? One is more important than the other, right? I wonder which it could possibly be. The human appetite is hard to appease. In order to get one green, you're killing the other. Would you call yourself a lean butchering machine?